T-Rav on SNL. How about that?
It's your boy, the boy.
Trav, not only did you show up to the Eagles game in New York on Sunday, but you also made it to Saturday Night Live.
Got out the house, man.
You've obviously hosted Saturday Night Live, but you made a guest. Is this your first guest appearance on Saturday Night Live?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like that's when you've really, if you're like welcomed on to just be like a guest, that's pretty spectacular.
I mean, if you're going to say that, yeah, for sure. It was every bit of spectacular.
Is it rarer to be a guest or rarer to host? Because there's some episodes that there's no guests. It's just the host, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's rarer to be a guest. I think that's another upper echelon of Saturday Night Live.
Are you trying to pat yourself on the back for being a guest?
I wasn't a guest. I was a family of the guy hosting. I wasn't a guest.
You were a guest.
I don't think that's a guest. A guest is like,
You trying to say me and Pete Davidson are family?
I'm trying to say a guest is like, this guy's so famous and he happens to be in town that we're going to find a way to get him on the show. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That was not what happened to me. All right. SNL had a great sketch about the Swift mania and the NFL and who should show up at the very end, but the Big Yeti himself. All 2 lines of what did you see?
I don't even remember what I said. I blacked out. As soon as they cued to me, the entire place erupted, which was very overwhelming, and I'm not even sure if I said anything.
Yeah,
I walked off. I said, did I say anything at all? And everybody's like, yeah, no, you killed it. And I watched it over, and I still don't really know if I said what I was supposed to. We showed up at SNL having the idea of going supporting Ice Spice. Her and Taylor are good friends. I've always wanted to meet Pete Davidson. Been a fan of his for quite a while, since he was actually on the show, or on SNL, I mean. And I'll tell you what, man, it was electric to be back in that place.
Dude, it's crazy how much energy is in there.
Being in that room and just it being their first episode this season. I had such a freaking blast, man. It was a star-studded back room. I'm not the one to throw around names, so I won't. But it was awesome, man. It was awesome. And Lord Michael, thank you for having us. It was a pleasure. I didn't know what the skit was like, what skits were coming up, and I'm pretty sure that it was just ironic that they were doing a skit on what'd you call it,
NFL?
the Swift Mania.
Yeah.
It was, but I thought it was hilarious. And when they asked me to be a part of it, I was like, man, I'd be honored. And it was pretty cool. And then Taylor also made the surprise cameo introducing her good friend, Ice Spice.
Nice.
Who absolutely killed it as well, Ice.
You guys got out of the house after that, even later, by going to the Saturday Night Live after party, which, for those of you who don't know, it goes all night.
It was fun catching up with everybody over on SNL, man. I miss those guys and guys and girls, I should say. And hopefully, I win it or Jason wins it and we find ourselves back.